Hey guys and girls, this is Overkill with what I think is episode 32, 31, 32, something like that. With a new episode of the adventures of Tertius, your third favorite hero and male level 25 Drakish assassin. Well, I had quite a tough weekend, so probably I will talk a little more nonsense during this episode. I hope you will forgive me, but I definitely want to play this episode. It's gonna be a very, very exciting one. As you can see, Judah, my level 38, is super cool, super powerful character, is not here anymore. I can show that to you probably. I did not win the game. Instead, where is Judah? Wait. I think she must be quite far up there. Let me see. I hope I can find her. Here she is. She was crushed by tons of luggage in the gardens of the castle of the Ice Queen. I totally messed it up. I made the stupid mistake you can make. I forgot to recast Strength of Atlas, and well, she was crushed by the weight of her equipment. Extremely annoying. But however, as I told you last time, it's much more important for me to win with Tertius. And therefore, let us try to make another important step on that quest. Here we are, and this room that we have just entered is this particular garden of the Palace of the Ice Queen, the place where I died with Judah. Well, I will now try to get through there with as little trouble as possible, so I'll try to sneak past those Yetis. Usually if you do not get too close to them, they do not get... Oh, okay, this guy got aggressive. Let's just kill him. Dropping us a corpse. Well, don't need them, we are satiated. You see that we get messages every now and then that there are trees around. Every time you walk over such a tree, you get a message, and that was the end of Judah, because I did not read all these messages while running through this location, because I thought it were just tree messages. Well, suddenly I got a death message. Sad story. But however, this time seems that we are getting through here quite well. Okay, one more down to get around these guys. Kill a couple of them. Come on. Through here, down there. One more guy to kill. And I think we have reached the other side. Oh! And we even made another level. That will surely be helpful. But what to increase? Is there anything? I think let us take a little more concentration to 100. Let us take a little more dodge. That's surely not bad. And anything else? First, weakness increases too slowly. Could use a little more healing, probably. Yeah, I'll do that. Twice healing. 86. Good. So, here we go. Passing the garden and entering the next location. Which is, I think it's kind of a prison. But I'm not going to show you the features of this prison, because it could become way too dangerous. Probably there are very tough monsters kept inside this prison, and with our speed that could get us into serious trouble. So we will directly rush through this location, but before we enter the next one, I've already been here, so I will drop. No, I show it to you. Let's go over here. We walk through the snow. Now we are hit by an enormous gale of wind, getting us up there next to the river. That can happen, that the wind blows you just into a random direction, and now our shield is blown out of our hand. Also our mithril cap is blown out of our hand. And I think the last thing that can be blown out of our hand is our weapon, so I'll unequip that one too before we cross the rest of the level. So now you've seen what you have to take care of if you get here. These 3 pieces of equipment, and of course can be quite troublesome if the wind blows you into this icy water. if you're not able to swim or your equipment is not protected from water, that could be quite annoying. So, but we're through, finally entering the final part of the Ice Queen's domain. And here, let us at first go through here and walk through this. I think there's a special message that we got in the beginning, that we feel that we're somehow not alone. Anyway, if you pass through this long corridor, finally we will reach our nemesis, her frosty majesty herself. Here she is, the Ice Queen. She seems to be peaceful, at the moment that is. Let us get some more information about this Icy Queen. A being of incomprehensible beauty, the freezing stare of the Ice Queen almost stops your heartbeat. Her skin is pure white and her eyes shine in an icy blue. White golden locks fall to her shoulders. She is engulfed by an aura of icy might. As a visible testament of her absolute control of this icy domain, she wears a magical cloak of razor-sharp ice shards, twirling and whirling around her, poised to shred any being that invokes her wrath. Oh, that sounds dangerous. As she turns her regal gaze towards you, you wish you'd have the power to melt her frozen heart in order to be gifted with one single smile of her beautiful face. Even if that were the last thing you ever were to see. She has got a speed of 110. She is immune to ice attacks. That's what we know about her. And this is the first time ever the Ice Queen can be seen on YouTube. Hope you enjoyed. I have to check one more thing about our equipment right now. Let me take a look at these rings. Oh, we do not possess a ring of sea invisible, which is a little sad, because I know for sure that she is not alone in this final level of her domain. There are indeed a whole lot of invisible stalkers on this level, and I do not exactly know where they are. So we have two choices. Either we somehow try to attack these invisible stalkers and lure them away from the level, but therefore we should make use of something special. Probably acid spit was suggested to me, so I do not make them all at once angry at us. But there we have got the problem that I'm just not able to see these stalkers. So it could happen that I just bump into them, and probably that makes them angry. I don't know. Never tried that. The other tactic is, invisible stalkers have one weakness, which is they cannot see in darkness. So we might just get ourselves a nice little spot here and cast the darkness spell. So we could darkness spell. So we could fight the Ice Queen in darkness. The invisible stalkers could not see us, thus not attack us. And darkness has another advantage. Darkness increases the chance to 100% that we use backstabbing when we attack. That would of course be very, very helpful too. I do not know if she can see in darkness. In doubt, there's just one way to find out. Let us think a little how to proceed anyway. We definitely will retreat a couple of steps. 2 or 3. I think 3 is okay, probably here. And we will try to get our speed up. If we manage to get our speed to a reasonable level with using alchemy, I think we have little trouble to kill the Ice Queen quickly with our amazing sword of sharpness. Have we got some more potions that we want to use earlier? we have got this crystal file that we got from the Gremlin Cave in the last episode. This is indeed the file of Caladriel, which is a sure way to disable, to confuse a humanoid enemy. So we might, as our first step in this fight, get right next to her and throw the file of Caladriel at her to confuse her. Then she would be confused, we would have the chance to probably attack her a couple of times. If we get our speed up, that would definitely be the best choice we had probably. We might also cast the darkness spell later, but if she's confused, she could get away, and then we do not exactly know where to find her in the darkness. That might not be a good idea. Also, if we fight in darkness, we will of course not be able to use the Farslayer. Anyhow, let me check what kinds of ammunition we have for the Farslayer. Arrows of humanoid slaying, that's of course fine, but not for the Farslayer. We do not have humanoid slaying quarrels, which is a little sad. That means that we will not use Farslayer anyway, but rather our longbow of accuracy in order to throw these deadly arrows at our enemies. How good are we with them? 7, that's not bad. That's also a very, very deadly weapon. But I would prefer to do that somehow in melee. I would almost prefer to do this without darkness, at least for a while. I think we have no chance to safely kill the invisible stalkers, but if we get our speed up and it holds for a little while, then we should definitely be able to kill them. I will still, before I start getting the speed up, I will retreat to the close to the exit of this episode, because if I accidentally crap, I cannot do that. I just hope that I will not hit one of them. I thought if I accidentally hit one, the queen gets angry. No, I can't do that. I have to kill her now. I have to be close, otherwise I will lose all that precious speed. So here we are. Let us start applying alchemy. Have we got a quick mark on alchemy? Not yet. So use it directly. Which herbs do we want to burn first? Cursed the cursed moss of Marael. J and J. We had our Ring of Ice equipped, didn't we? Does quite some damage to us, the explosion. We have the Ring of Ice equipped. We should definitely equip our weapons too, just by the way. Sort of sharpness, shield. I really hope that we will be able to get up our speed this way. So apply first aid once, works, and continue with alchemy. I will put a quick mark on alchemy, so that should make it a little quicker. J, J. Explosion. Right, we're still. Where is our speed? Speed 10. Did not work. I hope that works. Another explosion. We have to continue with that. That does a lot of damage. Oh man. What do you think? Will it work? Not sure. Continue with the other mosses of Marael. Oh my god. Still 10 speed. Man, come on. Get that speed score up, please. Explosion down to 56 HP. Oh man, I get the feeling that probably this is not working. Can we try one more explosion before we heal up? I do not want to blow us out of life, that would be too annoying. We've got 3 potions of complete healing. I might just drink one of them. Yeah. And now start with the same thing again. Once. Oh, I think I just wasted a potion. What was it? Probably a potion of boost speed or something. Fuck. Looks not good to me. I think the big problem is we cannot stand losing so many hit points. We cannot heal us up good enough. 50 points of damage, almost. 169, how much do we get now? 129, it does 40 points of damage per casting. 7, almost 40. Should be able to do one more. We're still down at speed 10. So I am afraid we should somehow get used to the thought that we probably have to kill the Ice Queen while down at speed 10. Which will be super duper tough. Let us take a short look through our equipment one more time. We cannot teleport in here. I can just read the scroll of monster detection to show you. See, these are the invisible stalkers in here. Here are all of them. That's us. Down here, up there, all around. 49 invisible stalkers all in all. A lot of them are waiting right here in the corner. We somehow have to deal with them. I got one suggestion for this problem, because the Ice Queen is going to summon a couple of monsters. I do not know exactly which. But as those monsters cannot see invisible, they will bump into these invisible stalkers and attack them, which might become an advantage for us. What else do we have? Anything that might help? We have got 2 scrolls of defense. We should definitely use them. I'll bless them first. Scrolls of defense. Into holy water. And what do we want to increase with these scrolls? Probably this nice adamantium girdle. I think yes. So let us drop all our other pieces of armor. So yeah, and now read them. Glows in blue light, glows in blue light, and gives us an additional 3 points of defense. Nothing else we need here. What about potions? The file might be a very good weapon, but it alone will not do the job. Are we equipped with poison? Yes, we have got poison. So we have got the chance to poison our sword of sharpness. Then we could cast darkness and make a sure hit with the sword of sharpness and backstabbing. That would do a whole lot of damage, but I do not know if we would be able to one-hit the queen. We could probably do it when we go through berserking for the bonus damage. We have got in berserk mode plus 48 plus 64. 16, 32 plus 64. We can do 78 damage maximum without true berserking. I do not know exactly how that critical hit doubles it, I think. True I do not know if that's enough. I think we've got a couple of class powers which increase that damage. Chance for critical hits is increased. Backstabbing attacks are exceptionally deadly, that's good. Oh, we can turn any potion into poison if we need to. What is our best chance? The slaying missiles? Or a deadly hit with the sword of sharpness? Blessed. We could also poison all these humanoid slaying arrows. I'll do that anyway, because it's never better to have a couple of poisoned humanoid slaying arrows with you. So, now we have got 13 poisoned humanoid slaying arrows with a longbow of accuracy and a score of 7 in this weapon. That is really, really good, but is it enough? And how do we get out of here after we have killed her? We have to deal with 49 invisible stalkers. Oh man, oh man. Any more potions for us to use? 2 healing potions, that's not much, but we have got a couple of prayers. Let's back up. Apart from that, we have got 4 potions of invisibility we can use against the queen. Those will be very, very helpful too. Wands, check these. Magic missile. All fire spells do not really work in here, that's a big problem. Stunning, 2 stunning wands. No teleportation, as I said. Digging, monster detection, monster creation, digging, knocking, stunning, lots of stuns. We've got lots of stuns ready. One of destruction, could that somehow help us? Don't know. One of cold, surely not. I might just try out one thing. I want to know if we can. Oh crap! I do not want to run into an Invisible stalker, I have to be careful here. Can I dig through this wall? That's what I want to know. Pickaxe, try that. Oh, dudes. Oh, dudes. I think I know what I just did. Oh no! I put off the cold immunity armor. Oh no, 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 no! Oh! Call me the biggest idiot who ever played this game. My two great characters that I had on the run. The first one was crushed by his loot. The second one, you just saw it. Oh man, I so much wanted to try this challenge and then I die by such a mistake. I can't believe it. Oh. I think I'm gonna go into my bedroom and cry for a little while, and afterwards I consider how to proceed, how to continue. I hope that you enjoyed the series anyway, although that was probably a stupid death like it was never done before. Oh man. Thank you very much to all of you for your support, for the amazing hints I get. I would so much have loved to see if we could beat the Ice Queen, but then I'd do such a thing. I love this game. Oh. Well, here she is. Place 20 in my personal charts. Here he is, Tertius. He was frozen to death in the throne room of the castle of the Ice Queen. What a pity. Anyhow, I hope to see you all again for another series of ADOM soon. Probably without a challenge. I just want to win another series. It's months ago since my last win on YouTube, so hope to see you again. Thanks for your support. Bye everybody.